everyone, this is John for PokerVIP.com, and I'm going to bring you part 2 of our Governor of Poker tutorial. In the first part, if you've not already seen it, check it out, but we basically did a little quick overview of simple strategy, what the game is about, how to play, we even won our tournament. And now we're basically just going to go and see if we can buy and rent some places, and also play our first cash game. The last game we played kind of had like a cash game layout. You know, it was like 1-2 blinds to start with 100 chips. But it was a tournament. It was just a different structure to others. Our cash has built up to 796 now. We're on day 2. So yeah, we're gonna just get straight into it. And just a quick recap. I mean, if you can't be bothered to watch part 1, or if you've forgotten, um, play straightforward. When we're in the actual poker games, there'll be a lot of bet sizing. Issues from the other players. They'll play very poorly, so we shouldn't play loose. We shouldn't try and hit and get out of line. We should be the one in charge of the pot, getting value where we need, when we need it and where from. Um, Also, cash games are the best way to accumulate money quickly. We want to buy up quickly, houses as well, and then rent them out. Um, and tournaments are also great for winning certain things, winning cash pots. Um, and yeah, basically the governor of poker is just trying to become the governor of a town by winning it, through poker games, through a game of cards. Like the real old Wild Wild West days. The Donald Brunson era. So kicking off from last time, tip cash game, just basically showing that we now can get in cash games. You can basically leave whenever you want. You can wager and win houses, and you need a reputation to get invited. And as you can see, our reputation is gaining. Um, just reading this here. You're ready to come back now. You're here. So we're going to click on this dude, who's basically telling us about our reputation. I'm going to just keep on talking to him a little bit, and hopefully we'll be able to get inside and play. Maybe we have to go to this person. And yep, this is where the cash game is. The minimum sit down is $140, and we have 800 bucks. So let's sit down, see if we can win some money, and go from there. And we're in. It's a six-handed cash game. Well, five-handed, sorry, with a dealer. I don't think the dealer's involved. He's not. And we're playing for cold hard cash. We've sit down with 200, and it looks like people around us have 150 and so on. I'll skip a lot of these. Obviously, we don't want to play a lot of flops, but the idea is to basically get some chips. Let's play. I mean, this isn't a tournament. This is real money, and to win real money, we need to play tight, solid, aggressive, and we also need to mix it up a little bit. We can go ahead and fold a 7-5 suited, for example. And then after this game, we'll try and win, a couple of pots, and then we'll basically move on to seeing if, what it looks like when you buy a property as well, and how you rent it. We'll get a Queen of Hearts and a Four Hearts under the gun. I think that's a pretty obvious fold and skip. Looks like Ace 5 won the pot there. You can see the overview here of what everyone's sat down with, what everyone's got. Deuce 3 offsuit in the big blind's not great. Now, what a lot of you might be thinking is, well, bankrolls. We're set down with 200 out of our 800. This isn't correct. It's not correct in the real world of poker, but in this game it is. It's kind of all you can do as such. So you just got to keep on playing these high buy-in tournaments and high sit-down cash games, and just playing correctly, because you will win. Also, you'll notice the blinds, 8 and 16, and everyone sat down with 10 big blinds. It's not exactly normal, but as you can tell, if we know, correct shoving ranges and, hands that we can pick up pots with, basically, if we want to shove in, ace high pre-flop, we're going to make a lot of money. So we can see here, the old 6-8 suited collecting a pot, gets checked down with 7-10 suited, and my deuce 3, I think we were playing the board by the end of that one. Hopefully we'll get a juicy couple of hands, and then we can move on. And there's plenty of destinations to go to. You can move towns, you can skip days, which we'll look into also. And the reason I'm showing you these games is because of like free money sites. You can obviously play for, you know, play money for as long as you want. There's nothing wrong with that. It's definitely a good challenge, and that's how it should be, treated as a challenge, as a game to win, to complete as such. But also because of this video, if you come onto our site, use live support, leave a message on the forum, PM me on the forum, or add me on Skype, John_PokerVIP, we will give you a site sign up where if you just sign up, we'll give you £10 free money. And now this isn't free, this isn't like a bonus, this isn't something you have to work off, this isn't fake money, this is £10 cash in your account which you can play with. And any winnings from that £10 you can withdraw and use for any other games you like. And it's also very similar, game style to Governor of Poker. So if you're a Governor of Poker player, it's the perfect, step in the door, to real money poker. And also, if you, confirm that you signed up through this video, we'll send you a free $25 Poker VIP shirt as well. So let's go for a min raise here. I don't really love doing it, when I've got like 11 big blinds, but pocket fours is pretty big. Maybe we have to lose a pot for the sake of the video. It's a bad flop for us. I'm just going to go ahead and check and shut down. Our general poker knowledge should say, well, we've got a pair of fours, but there's a 7, 10, and a queen. If we call, we only want to hit a 4. There's only 2 4s in the deck, so makes it a pretty simple fold. And I'll fold, and I won't skip. We'll see basically how the hand plays out. Looks like we had a quick bet and a insta fold, and like you can see, the guy was overplaying Queen 6 here. So there's definitely chips we picked up from this guy, Ron Dixie. We just need to get some sort of a hand, and 4-6 offsuit isn't what we were hoping for. Then you can get the instructions here. You can adjust the speed, leave the table. Let's have a look at what the options are. Automatic pause sound. Okay, cool. I'll show cards. It looks like I got a walk, and a walk is basically when people just fold around to you when you're in the big blind. Don't know why it made this guy steam too much, but we've got to be happy when people are steaming. Okay, a deuce isn't great, but an ace is. It's $24 in the middle. We get one fold. Get another fold. And another. No, I'm actually just going to go all in here to pick up the money. And because we've got an ace in our hand, if we get called, we're 31% against pretty much everything, apart from aces, of course. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but the main, objective is to just win all that money that's in the middle. Because if we start to raise and we get called, then we're out of position, then it's, very hard to play our hand. So we need to, start getting involved a little bit. Now, I wouldn't really recommend doing this in, real games when we are this short stacked, but I want to just start, re-raising, 3-betting in position. I think King 8 suited is a fine hand to do it with. We can get folds, or we can just, play a big pot in position. Well, we get 2 calls and we get the worst flop ever, so we're going to have to shut down. Interesting turn, top pair. I'm going to go ahead and bet here, 4 value. Pretty small. I'm not massively confident with my hand, but I would like a caller. If I get raised, I just have to fold. But everyone does fold, and we pick up a nice size pot. And like I say, this is cash game, so all these chips are just going into my purse, my bankroll. Probably shouldn't say purse when we're dealing with the Wild Wild West. Queen 9 suited, quite a fun hand to play. In a tournament, I'll probably fold it, but in a cash game, I'll go ahead and call. And, these are, the marginal decisions you have to make. We don't really love putting this many chips in, but we have position on the raise, and we have a hand that, can make straights and flushes and 2 pairs and 3 of a kinds. We can go ahead and fold when we miss. Looks like there's a lot of action here. Jack, that's quite an interesting card. A bet, a call, and an all-in, and a king on the river. Another bet and another call, and it looks like we've got ace-king, pair of 9s, and king 7. So nobody actually had, a jack or a straight. Don't know what this guy with 9s was doing. Not a clue what this guy was doing, but Mr. Ace King takes it all. If I was the Ace King, I probably would have re-raised pre-flop. I would have gone all in. It's a big hand. Okay, King Queen under the gun. Let's go ahead and bet. And I'm not actually too sure why that guy left, because you can obviously buy in as much as you want into cash games. You can just keep on rebuying or reloading. Good flop for us to bluff on, because basically we can represent the ace, whereas he can't really. But once we get called, we can shut down. We can be ahead sometimes. He's bet tiny, so I'm just going to go ahead and call, because I think I could be ahead. Obviously he was all in there, so I have to call in case he's got like a 7, 8, 3, 4, or just total air kind of hand. Sadly he had the old ace jack suited, but that's fine. We're dwindling chips, we're dwindling, we're down 63. So let's see if we can get a double up and then leave. That's what we're hoping for. Go ahead and check here. Does any point in raising with the 4-7 offsuit? Interesting flop for us. We make one pair, which I'm going to go ahead and bet here for value. We can definitely have the best hand. We don't want people to see a lot of turn cards. I'll even show it because it's fun. It's good for the game. Okay, the big stack bully's got 490. This guy's got 130. We've got 161, and this short stack's got 45. I'll go ahead and call this 8, and we're getting a good price on the pot, and the short stack's in. We might be able to get all his chips. Not a good flop for us, so we're going to go ahead and check. I think we can fold this one. We'll fold it and we'll watch. We'll see what happens. I actually misread what happened there. I thought there'd been a 16 bet. This is the problem with them not pulling the chips in. Obviously, it doesn't matter because I had completely nothing. But I thought someone had bet 16. So I do apologise for that. It'd be interesting if you could leave a comment there about if you've ever made that mistake in these games. Seems pretty easy to, because I did. I'm just very much used to, in real games they pull the chips in, so there's just a big pot in the middle, and then their bets show up next to them. Alright, looks like we lose another player. And when I say lose another player, obviously it's a cash game. But like I said, I'm surprised they're not, reloading. Unless I randomly bought into a tournament, I don't know about it. But the blinds have stayed the same size, so I assume not. We need to get a little move on here. We can check with the 7-10 suited, hope to hit a big flop, which we don't. We need an 8 to make a straight, but we can't really continue too much with it. I want to know how to do these chip tricks. Just fold this one. Not a good flop for us at all. So now we're basically just looking to move all in and pick up some chips in future hands. Jack 3 offsuit is not the hand to do it with though, I'm afraid. And we can just fold this one. A 10 and a 9. I think we'll move all in here. And basically the reason to move all in is we can pick up the $24 that's in the middle. And if we do get called 9-10 suited, we're not that much of an underdog versus a lot of what can call us. If the guy doesn't have a pair, he's got like ace queen. It's just a little bit worse than a flip for us. Big hand, 3-handed, pair of 6s. I'll be looking to raise all in here. Okay, we get one caller. Hopefully this guy calls at least, so we can get more money in the middle. And now we can go all in here for value. We get 2 quick folds, and that's fine. We can just keep on picking up pots. Like I said, I'm just trying to double up here before leaving and buying some properties or renting somewhere. Deuce 3 suited though, that's not a hand I'm going to be doing it with, I'm afraid. Fold and skip. I like that feature, the fold and skip. Wish you could do that in real money poker, rather than sitting around waiting. But I guess that's what the speed poker variants do that are out there. We'll go ahead and min raise this. See how people react to min raises. And like if you saw last time, it basically shows you what like a button raise is and so on. Might be able to take this pot down here, represent an ace with a small bet. Doesn't need to be big at all. He snap called me though, so I assume he does have an ace or better. Maybe a flush draw. And once he bets, he did this last time, he had it, so I'm just going to go ahead and fold. And that's, a bit of a bet sizing tell, or a bet timing tell, or you know, a betting, just a general betting tell, I guess you could call it. We'll check the 6-9 offsuit. Not the worst spot for us. We'll make a pair. We'll go ahead and bet here. See where we are. Guy looks. Guy call. Oh, he's raised. I can just fold this. And the guy shows me a better 9. And that's again, people are raising you just with a 9. So, you know, don't be too scared to get your money in here if you've got top pair. Right, we need to get a move on, but we can't do it with the Doyle Brunson 10 deuce offsuit. We are dwindling here. We've gone from 200 down to 70. Like I say, please leave your comments on how we could do better, how we could make more money. Jack 4 offsuit, it's just not the hand. We need to get a hand. We've only got like 4 big blinds, so we need to get a hand quickly. Otherwise we're going to, you know, just blind down. Jack of diamonds and a 4, that'll have to do. We can't fold anymore, we've got too much money in the middle, so all we should be doing is getting money in there. Hopefully, you know, they'll be folding, but if they call, then, you know, we're not too far off it. And maybe for video purposes, maybe I just go all in quite a few hands, and we'll see what happens if I bust, or, you know, if we double up, then that'd be cool. I haven't actually bust out of any cash games yet, and if you saw part 1, you'll see that I won the tournament. So even if I do bust, we'll get a positive out of that, and we'll see what happens. Or, you know, we'll see actually what happens. You know, if we keep on jamming, do people just keep on folding? Like, nobody's called me all in yet. Let's keep on doing it. Let's keep on pushing it. Well, this is good. Maybe this is the way to make the money. We've gone from 70 to 140 just by going all in a couple of times. And like I mentioned about the Unibet, their software is so similar to this. Must be made by the same company. It would just be too uncanny if they were, you know, totally different. It just seems very similar. And also the gameplay is, you know, kind of the same. A lot of bad players, a lot of recreational players, a lot of people just having fun. But like I say, it's for real money, so we'll get you set up on there after this video. Okay, we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing. People are folding so often, and we're making so much money. If they fold again, we're back over 200, which they do. So is this the way forward? Is there a little game plan of going all in here? Okay, big hand here, Jack King. We're just going to keep on doing what we're doing. Hopefully we get to 400 or we bust. He's thinking about it? No. Okay, this is very interesting. Maybe I found a nice flaw in the system for you here, that if you go all in cash games, a lot of people fold. Nice to have an ace when we're going to do it next as well. Let's go again. If everyone folds, we make 32, which we do. That's like 6 in a row that people have just folded, so they must be waiting for big hands, or just, like I say, we've found a bug. Nice ace or a nice king. We're definitely going all in here, and we're happy about it. Hopefully, old Ron puts some money in the middle, which he does. We go all in again. We get 2 folds again. I'm so confused by this, but okay. We're making money, so let's not complain. We need to get 106 more chips or bust before leaving this game. We'll just keep on pushing our luck. I don't like doing it with 6 deuce, but we'll see what happens. 2 folds again. Not exactly fun for you guys watching, is it? So I do apologise for this. Like I say, you know, this is just a tutorial. So we can try new things and see what happens. Big pair here. Big pair of queens. 3rd best hand in Hold'em. And we're going all in again. 2 folds. Okay, we only need to get 2 more all-ins through, and we're out of here. The guy calls. I go all in. We get 2 folds again. Okay, one more. See if we can get up to $400. Be funny if we bust on the last hand. With a 4 and a 10. So it's very possible. Yep, job done. Okay, we need to leave table now with $406. We've doubled our money. What did that say? Okay, I need to wait for the round of betting to finish. So I might as well just go all in again, see what happens. I really do kind of want to. Oh, we are going to get called actually. I'm only doing this. Let's see what happens. Let's see what this guy calls with. He does call and he shows a big ace deuce off. We need a 10 or a 5. Or a king or an 8. We miss, but that's interesting. A guy getting it all in with, ace 2. Money's definitely there for you. So we're going to leave that anyway. We lost $93. Doesn't really matter. And we're going to go over here and see what the little horse stable is. Howdy. No poker games, but I do want to buy the property. Okay, so basically when you buy houses, you can rent them out. So we're going to get $6 a week. We bought it, for 150, so it's just 25 weeks, roughly, until we break even on it. But we own this place now. And we'll go over here and try and buy this place as well. Although these annoying little chat things get in the way. So we might have to see if we can buy this place instead. Yeah, we'll buy that. And this is how you become the governor, We own everything now. Okay, I know what I need to do. Okay, we'll keep on buying. Our cash value is going down though, so we now need to play poker again. But we can do that by jumping in the cash game or a tournament tomorrow. So like I say, head on over to pokervip.com, which I'll show you now. And, go to the deals page, which you can also find at pokervip.com/deals. And here's Unibet. Now, Unibet, you'll also get a €500 bonus, up to 40% rate back, a free Poker VIP t-shirt, and the free £10 credited to your account. Sign up on there, let me know in the comment section below or the live chat, or even head over to our forum and send me a PM. And that's the part 2 of the Governor of Poker tutorial. So good luck at the tables, good luck on this game. Good luck if you're playing on your iPhone or tablet as well. And get on Unibet. It's free money. All you have to do is sign up, and there it is. The money will be there for you. Just make sure you do it through our links at pokervip.com/deals. Goodbye.